Hi everybody, it's Karen Alanis and I am going to explain to you a little bit about the Leads Generator program. I think there's more details coming on it and I don't know the answer to all of your questions, but I wanted to do a video to explain what I do know about it. I'm going to be going over the Leads Generation Frequently Asked Questions that was posted in your back office on December 8th. I want to start out with making sure that everybody knows what your personal volume is, because you really need to know what that is if you are going to run your own business with Origami Owl. Personal volume is the wholesale amount that you are selling every month. So if you have a $100 order and $40 is your commission, then the remaining $60 is your personal volume, or the volume that you're selling for Origami Owl, your wholesale amount. So that's what personal volume is. The expectation is that from Origami Owl and from your upline is that you do $99 of personal volume or PV a month. It's not mandatory to do that every month, but for you to be considered active for your upline, you need to do $99. And also to be in this lead generation pool, you need to do $99 of personal volume a month, not of sales, but of personal volume. Of course, Origami Owl is very generous in that they allow us to actually do $199 of personal volume in 6 months without having to deactivate, which is extremely generous compared to other companies. So that brings us to what the lead generation program is. And it's part of your O2 bundle. Your O2 bundle is the part in your back office that you pay $10 a month for. It has your website and your jewelry bar assistant, your contact manager, all of that stuff. It's where your customers can go online to order from you. So of course you need to have that, and Origami Owl, because they're awesome, has actually extended that out to May so that we don't have to pay for it, which is really nice. So the lead generation program is made to capture all of those people who are going online to look for a designer and to order without having to contact a designer, because that's how our system has been set up. So now a customer can go online, they can order, and that order goes to you. So you'll be seeing them, and some of you have already seen them in your back office. And so their information goes into the lead generator program, and that's what's forwarded on to you. So what are the 3 different kinds of leads? There's your online sales, and there's your jewelry bar leads, and there's your new designer leads. What most of you have seen, because the other 2 hadn't been active or are not active yet, but will be shortly, is just the online sales. So who is eligible to receive the leads? And this is what a lot of you don't seem to be clear on, so I'm going to go over that in a little bit more detail. So to be eligible to get leads, you need to be active and in good standing. So to be an active designer, remember you need $99 of PV for the month, for the 30 days of the month. So from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, you have to have $99 PV. You need to be subscribed to the O2 bundle, which is your back office site, which of course, again, we get free through May. And you have to opt in. What that means is you go under your business tools to your leads manager, your My Leads, and you actually have to opt into this. So it means you're giving the company permission to send this to you. Now, why anybody wouldn't want to do that is beyond me, but they're giving you the chance to say, yes, I want sales. Yes, I want jewelry bars. Yes, I want new people on my team. And you have to opt in. So the first level is your online sales. And again, you have to be active, you need to be subscribed to the bundle, you need to have opted in, and you need to be at least a designer, which is our entry level that you come in at is at a designer. And you do not have to mentor anyone. You don't have to have anyone on your team to get online sales leads. All you have to do is do that $99 per month. The second level is the Jewelry Bar Hostess. And the hostess and the new leads for your team are coming soon. The Jewelry Bar Hostess leads, that means that somebody goes online, they want to have a party, they don't know a designer, so Origami Owl is sending that inquiry to you. In order to get that, your personal volume has to be $250 of personal volume. Some have already asked why you can't get it if you're $99. Somebody can go on and just do a $99 order, and that doesn't mean that you're active in your business. My guess is Origami Owl wants you to be active in your business so that you can reach out to this person, do a jewelry bar, get it scheduled, and that way they will give you more parties as your turn comes up. With that, you don't have to mentor anyone, you don't need anyone on your team, you just need to be a designer or higher. But again, you have to be active in good standing, you need to be subscribed to the bundle, and you need to have opted in for that. The last type of lead, the third type, is to be a sponsor. To be a sponsor, to get someone on your team, these are things that have already been in place, but they are allowing more designers to have these opportunities. So now you can be a team leader and get new people on your team. So to be a team leader, you have to have 3 active girls on your team. You need to have, of course, opted in and have your 99 yourself of PV and subscribe to the bundle. But a little bit of confusion came this last month in December about this, because there was a team leader on our team who was a team leader, but she didn't hit her numbers to get paid as a team leader. So you have to be a team leader, and 3 of your girls have to have $99 of PV, and of course you have to hit your central team volume and your own your own PV of $500. So that's why it shows the minimum of $500. You have to be an active team leader if you want the company to put new girls on your team. And I can tell you, our senior team leaders and higher have had new girls put on their team, and it's awesome because Origami Owl now gives you credit for that as far as promoting. So it's really exciting news that they're allowing team leaders to do this. So how are leads assigned to designers? You're in a designer pool, so think of your zip code, and anywhere outside, up to 25 miles outside of your zip code or within your zip code is your designer pool area. So leads are assigned to everybody who's a personal or who's volume qualified within your 25 miles. So that's going to be you and maybe several designers, or it might be just you. So when a customer goes online and they order, then if you have your $99 of PV, then that order is going to go to you. You are the next person that it goes to, or whoever's turn that it is. So they're assigned one at a time, and it rotates. So if there's you and 5 designers in your designer pool, one will go to you, the next order will go to the next person, and so on and so forth. If there are several of you and all of you have 5 leads, say, from orders, and somebody only has 3 because they just got volume qualified, then it's going to go to the person with the lowest amount of leads. If all 5 of you each have 2 leads, then it's going, they have to choose somebody to start with. So they're choosing the person with the highest personal volume from the previous period. So that will be the starting point, and then it will start taking turns. So it's an extremely fair system. If there isn't a designer within 25 miles of the customer, then the radius keeps increasing by 25-mile increments. So how can you tell if you have any leads? If a lead's been assigned to you, Then you go under Business Tools, under My Leads, and they actually send you an email anyways, but in case you don't see it, you should be checking your back office as a business owner. It's all of our responsibility to do that. It's not your upline's responsibility. It's not anybody else's. It's your business, so you should be checking your back office. I check mine every day, or try to at least every day anyways. But under the My Leads section, it'll have their contact information. It'll have their phone number and their email address. It's very important to know if it only shows their address and there's nothing else, they have opted out of being contacted, and it's actually against the law to contact someone who opts out. So if you look and you say, oh, I got a new order, but I can't get a hold of them, it's because they've opted out and they don't want to be contacted by anyone. So that means they are just ordering from you, and it'll be great. You get the you'll get them assigned to you. So what do you do with a lead once it's been assigned? It's really important that you reach out to a new customer, a jewelry bar hostess, or a team member, and you get going with them, because if they don't hear from you, they're going to go back into the lead generation program and they're going to find somebody else. So you don't want that. You want to grow your business and have them contact you. So just be sure to get their jewelry bar scheduled, or get them going and get them on board with you. So that is the lead generation program. Now there's also, in addition, what they call a bonus pool, and this is different than the lead generation program. The lead generation program, you can get it at any given time throughout the year, as long as you've hit your $99 PV, or $250 for jewelry bar, $500 as a team leader for a new lead. You can get that at any time. So if you get it one month, great. You don't the next month, you just don't get those leads, but you can pick up in another month and get them. The bonus pool is a little bit different. November and December was our first bonus pool quarter, in which if you had $99 in November and $99 in December, then there will be a bonus check for everybody who has gone into that system and placed an order that has been assigned to you and other designers. So let me clarify and break that down a little bit. If Susie goes onto your website and she orders from you, the order, let's say it's $100, the order, over half of the commission is going to go in the bonus pool. So you and all the other designers in your 25-mile radius are going to have all of the commission, over half of it, go into that bonus pool, and you'll be sharing that in a quarterly bonus check if you qualify for the whole quarter. So how do you become eligible to receive money from the pool? In order to do that, you have to have earned $99 in the prior month, plus each and every month for the bonus for the quarter. So let me just make sure that's clear. If you're in the leads generation, at any month you can get the $99 PV and get the leads. But to get the bonus check, you have to be enrolled the entire quarter. That means January starts quarter one for this year. So January, February, and March is the quarter that's current. That means you have to have $99 in January, $99 in PV in February, and $99 in March to be eligible for the April bonus check. And if you drop out, so if you get it in January but not in February, but you do in March, you're dropped out. Once you dropped out, you're dropped out, and you have to wait for the next quarter to be eligible for the bonus money. So for this year, in January, February, and March, all 3 months, you want to make sure that you have a minimum of $99 PV so that you'll be eligible for that April bonus pool check. So a question that came in was, is there any PV attached to my lead when you get it? There is not PV attached because everything goes into the bonus pool. After that customer orders, they are then assigned to you. So what you want to do is reach out to that customer and then have them order off your replicated website. What has already happened, and it actually happened to me, is if a customer goes online and they don't know your website and they look for you by designer name and go in and order, they're ordering off the leads generation program. So that's going to, it will come to you, but it counts as a lead. There's no way for the system to know, oh, Susie knows Karen outside of Origami Owl, so this should be switched over to her personal website. There's no possible way they could know that. So it's really important to have your customers order off your website. If they go online and they just search for you and do an order that way, you need to get all of the information, the order ID, all of that stuff, and you need to contact Origami Owl. You can email them or just email them and let them know this is my established customer and it shouldn't have been in the leads generation program. It's actually my customer. And then reach out to that customer and make sure they know to order off your website. The same thing as any of your leads. The first time it will count as a lead. The second time they need to order off your website directly, not off origamiOwl.com. So that's something that everybody needs to really understand. Again, the quarters are January 1st through March 31st, so we've already started this quarter. Next quarter will start on April 1st, and it's probably going to be the same as our Hostess exclusive quarters. But that's the lead generation program. I hope it clears it up for you. Sorry this is a little bit long, but it takes a lot of explaining. It's really important for you and your girls to make sure that you get in your $99 of PV every month. You want to make sure that you are active and getting part of this bonus, especially, I'm just going to speak to the girls who live in El Paso. There's 500,000 people who live in El Paso. And of everybody who's gone on over the holidays or who go on any typical time to place an order, you want to be part of that bonus pool. If you don't, I'll take your cut. I'm all good with that. That's no problem. But I'm here for you, and I want you to be successful, and I want you to benefit from all of this. So please make sure you're signed up, you're active, you're doing your $99 a month, and let's get part of that free money. That's a really nice little bonus to have. Have a great new year.